Emotional development. Emotions include happiness, sadness, anger, and so on. Are emotions limited? No. There are many different types of emotions we have. Not only adults express their emotions. Emotions are expressed by a person right from the birth till death. In a hearing family, let's say there are two children, two boys or a boy and a girl. Now let us compare how these two children are grown up in the family. One child is always encouraged by parents. They teach him moral values, they show the care and affection towards him, they interact and play with him, give him suggestions when needed, and share a great bond with him. Growing up, that child learns everything what is taught by his parents. On the other hand, the other child does not get more attention from the parents. Parents don't encourage him as they used to encourage their first child. Instead of teaching him the right thing, they get upset with the child if he does something wrong. In this situation, the child doesn't get the opportunity of learning from the parents. He always feels unsure of whatever he does. This leads to depression in the child. He does not understand about the feelings and emotions. When he grows up, anger and behavior problems develop in the child because he was not brought up like his sibling. The first child got more attention from his parents. He understands what he feels, what his emotions are. If he feels sad, he can recognize it and try to find out the reason behind it. He has the ability to think and identify different feelings and emotions, whereas the other child could not recognize his own feelings. He is not able to find out what the emotions are because he was emotionally neglected in the family. Parents paid more attention on the first child. He was taught and encouraged more for everything by the parents as compared to the other child. That is why their emotions are developed differently. Similarly, if a deaf child get exposure of sign language in his critical period and get information about everything, then he will be emotionally developed just like a hearing child. Deaf children born to hearing parents are less emotionally developed because they get the exposure of spoken language in the family. They interact with the deaf child using spoken language. Through their facial expressions and gestures, he can recognize that they love him and support him, but he does not understand what they speak to him, that he really want to know. He gets all the love, affection, and care from the parents and family members. But what he really needs is to get more information and knowledge from them. He wants to tell them about the challenges he is facing. But instead of listening to him, they don't give him much importance and ignore what he says. He wants to share with his parents about the problems he is going through in school, with friends, and other places. But they don't understand what he is saying in sign language. This is the reason why their emotions are not developed. There are many deaf people who are going through with the same problem. They cannot recognize their emotions, and because their emotions are not developed, they cannot understand what people around them are feeling. That is the problem they face. Due to negligible use of sign language in the family, they are not emotionally developed. It is important that every child must be emotionally developed. Early exposure to sign language helps children in their overall development. With this, they will be able to understand everything clearly and identify their emotions.